when it's just too cold to fish. And this is one of those times. But here I am like a fool on the way. It's 27 degrees this morning. I slept an extra hour to let the sun get up. And I'm gonna go out and see what I can do. Stay tuned. That's a nice one. That's probably a 3-pounder. I'm not gonna take the time to weigh it, but that's a nice fish on the old jig. I'll take it. Kind of hoping I'd find the stripers today, but I'll take what I can get. It is cold this morning. Cold. So I fully expect fishing to be tough today. Cold front came through, lows in the 20s this morning. But the jig should get me a few fish, I hope. And you never know what I'll run into. I'm keeping my eyes peeled because there's some seagulls out there fooling around. Largemouth. Not a bad largemouth either. I'll take it. Ooh, boy. They're making me work for it. Bites are hard to come by here. It's just, you know, cold front's got them slowed down. Water temperature is 55 to 56. So it's dropped a good 3 or 4 degrees in the last week. But I'm just glad to be out. It's a beautiful day, even though it's chilly. Sun's warming it up a little bit. One, two, 3 deer swimming here. 4 deer. They actually swim really good. So when fishing a jig this time of year in the winter, when it's cold, water's cold, you don't want your trailer to have very much action. I don't want it to, you know, flap in the water. I just want nice and subtle. Just trying to make it look as natural as possible. You know, if a bass happens to see a crawdad this time of year, it ain't moving much, you know, it's cold. It takes some patience to fish this way. I use a 1/4 ounce jig. I don't go any heavier because I want it to fall slow. You know, when I'm popping it over a rock, I want it to fall slow. I don't want it to just, you know, most guys will throw a 1/2 ounce or a 3/8 ounce, a heavier jig. I like a nice light jig. See all these rocks, and you can tell that it drops off pretty quick. And that's exactly what I'm looking for. Rocks and a steep drop off. Another nice one. 1.5 pounds, maybe 2 pounds. Right on a deep rocky point, just exactly where they should be. But boy, I'm having to work for them. I mean, it's not like there's a lot of bites. But you know, with it getting down into the 20s, and cold front really slows things down. It'll take a day or two for things to get going again. Right on the point. Caught that fish in about 15 feet of water. So anytime you have a cold front type situation, you need to slow down. I'm just fishing it slow. Bottom contact bait, a worm or a jig. I need to go find me some more deep rocky points. Alright, it's going to be my last cast. Only got to fish for a couple hours. Caught a few good ones. But anyway, anyway, if you learn nothing else from my channel, I hope you figure out that a jig is essential for catching bass. Thanks for watching. Give it a thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed, and I'll see you next time.